Three, two, one. That is correct. Thank you, camera person. This is Duncan Ramon Echevarria, and I am doing a little video today to add something to our content at the YouTube page for Doña Noli Cigars. And I'm excited to say I am smoking one of my favorites. I am smoking a Hoyo de Monterrey Excalibur Maduro number 2. It's a beautiful cigar. It is a 6x50. Enjoyable. Look forward to doing this cigar. I'm not gonna smoke it all the way through with you guys. I'm about to be on for maybe 10-15 minutes tops. We're gonna have a little bit of a discussion. We're gonna maybe see what the flavor profiles are, what the components, the fillers, the binders, the wrappers, why do I like them, why I don't. I've smoked this. These cigars actually are done by General Cigars, the largest company in the world that deals with cigars, cigar brands as famous as, of course, the Hoyo de Monterrey, the Partagas, the Punch, the Cohibas, the Macanudos, CAOs. I mean, they have a very solid and beautiful portfolio. They also do Toraños as well. So let's get into this guy. I'm excited. I want to get my a little, you see where it is right here, my Colibri DP cutter. Thank you very much to Bob the Cigar Guy, my fellow compatriot, who hooked me up big time with getting a Colibri DP cutter. Love it. Thank you so much, Bob. This has got to be the best cutter ever. I'm saying this kind of like in a weird way because he never really got me the cutter, but he got me onto the cutter. So it's a really great cutter. So let's get a little preamble taste on this cap, right? It's almost like a little sweetness, that little tobacco sweetness, very enjoyable. I do there's a couple of things. The reason is that this is my gear, this is my personal cutter. I want to soften the cap just a tad. I don't want to have any problems with cutting it, so I occasionally do that. It gives me a preamble to that, just the raw taste of the tobacco, and I do enjoy it, and it softens the cap. And I don't recommend this if you're in a cigar lounge and you're passing around your cutter or somebody's cutter, you're going to use it. I mean, it's just depending upon what you're doing. You know, use your cutter or not, do it however you want to do it. But just again, keep in mind some of the practices may not be as sterile as you might want them to be. So I did I did the cut right there. It is a about what would you say, Bob? 15 cents came off of that top right there. Perfect draw. It's literally like a very mild, sweet espresso. There's a little bit of that chocolatiness to it. I'm really in love with this. Let's get into the construction. Where does it come from? What is it made out of? So this is actually done at Honduras American Tobacco SA in Honduras. The price will range around the $7-8 depending upon where you get it at. The factory is located in Honduras, as I said. The fillers, let's begin with that. We're going to begin in-out. Fillers are from Honduras, Nicaragua, and the Dominican Republic, aged fillers, which is fantastic. The binder is the United States, so it is a Connecticut broadleaf from the USA. So that has a lot more body, a little bit more about the complexities of flavor profiles. Now the best thing about it is actually they took that filler, they created that binder with a very robust Connecticut broadleaf, tons of flavor, and guess what they did? They did the wrapper with that same beautiful high-grade Connecticut broadleaf as well from the United States. Now we know that there are Connecticut's that are grown outside of the U.S., but this actually impacts a little bit more a little bit more flavor profile. I'm also looking here online as well as a couple of things that are, descriptive of the cigar. Again, one of the things that they say it's leathery, it's earthy, sweet cocoa. I did mention that. As a matter of fact, I get that little sweet chocolatiness. There are some coffee notes, there's some coffee flavors right on the draw right there. Perfect. Let's go ahead and just relight this thing and actually not relight. Let's get it lit. How's that? Like the kids say nowadays, right? We're gonna get lit. But in my case, because I'm an old guy, lit means light. Come on. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. Anytime now. We're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to do... I almost had it. There we go. We got it going on. This is a real working cigar shop, folks. Things will happen. Look at that. Perfect cherry. Very enjoyable. It is a nice cigar. From the first draw, you definitely are now enhancing that coffee. You're enhancing that espresso. You're enhancing the guy who's dropping stuff over there. But remember, this is a working cigar shop. So we have our good friend Shabam Gupta here with us today. And he knows better. He knows better, right, guys? He knows better. But I'll tell you what, he's actually the main man that has been really helping me a lot to get involved with this. He told me YouTube is a great social media tool. YouTube is fantastic to just get a quick message out there. Talk to people, let them know who you are, what you're doing in the cigar shop, and what are the things that you enjoy smoking, and let them know. Let them know a little bit about that. So, Shabam, thank you. I think that you're an awesome guy. Don't make any more noise because I'll kick you out. I won't. He's a good guy. So let's go back to the cigar. Wow. You notice that, right? Huge smoke. One of the things that I always encounter a lot is the critique and criticism against the big cigar companies. So we did a fantastic cigar event last month with General Cigars. My great friend Carolee Martin, she's the rep. She's also a retired Army colonel. Fantastic career in the military. One of the greatest people I know. Truly, she is an amazing individual. And I love her because from day one that we met some years ago, we sort of hit it off, didn't hit it off. You know what I mean? It was like one of those things that, hey, we're going to feel each other and see what happens, but we did hit it off. And she has been a great supporter. Everywhere I have worked, everywhere I have brought General Cigars, she has been there. She has been all about it. So General Cigars, not just because of the big company name and all the stuff that they represent, but I think that they really bring some amazing reps. I met her predecessor. Her name was Lisette Peña. Beautiful young lady, amazing, very knowledgeable. Lisette has now moved on to corporate, so Carolee is in her place. And again, there's nothing wrong with being the big guy player. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody's gonna make good cigar brands and some bad cigar brands and all things in between. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So General Cigars is one of those companies that does that. We got another good friend that just walked in. So Fanny, how you doing? Let me extend the hand of friendship real quick. We're doing a quick little YouTube video. And like I said, everybody, this is a real working cigar shop. Things happen here. Great people come in all the time, so that's a friend of Mr. Shabam Gupta's, and he's now one of my new friends. That's what this is all about, making new friends with good cigars. Mom's over there enjoying her cigar. ¿Qué está fumando?
¿Cómo se llama de Cigar?
She's smoking un Gavi Coffee. That's a good cigar. I had to ask her in Spanish. She goes, as you guys know, Mom doesn't speak too much English, but Mom knows how to smoke really, really good. So she's smoking a Gavi Coffee house blend. So, and those are, I believe, the San Jeronimo inexpensive house blends, and also the, what is the other one? Liga de la Casa. The Liga de la Casa. Great cigars by Gavi Coffee. My mom loves them. She absolutely adores them. I'm smoking a Hoyo de Monterrey Excalibur Maduro number 2. Loving it. I'm loving this. What an exciting cigar. So again, look at that. I'm smoking something big name brand. I'm smoking something that is just, from the big boys. My mom's smoking something actually that's a little bit, not quite as big name brand, but very, very enjoyable. And like, remember, this is a working cigar shop. Our two dear friends, Marie and Jay, came in. Did you guys have a good lunch?
Oh yeah.
Very.
I'm telling you, this is a great little town. We got some good food around here. It's enjoyable. And as I told you guys, listen, I'm not going to make this long and boring. I wanted to tell you a little bit about the cigar. It is the Hoyo de Monterrey Maduro Excalibur series. If you haven't smoked it, smoke it. Go out there. Support, not necessarily the big guys because they're the big guys. Support those beautiful brands that they also bring to you. Remember, it doesn't matter whether you're a small guy producer or a big guy producer. As long as you're enjoying those cigars, that's what matters. We can all come to the table. It's a big round table. We can come to the table. We can all sit together. We can all get along, right? Keep that in mind. From me to you guys, I leave you with the same words I always say. Smoke well. I do.